when you come into this knowledge of truth, just prepare your mind that you're going to suffer. You're going to catch hell. Okay, you're going to catch hell from your family, your woman. If your woman don't leave you, and then you might get another woman, you still catch hell with her, because even the Apostle Paul said, you shall have trouble in the flesh. That's why he said, seek not a wife. A wife as in a woman. Especially the women of today. The women of today, they're nothing but one giant headache, man. Okay? Because the main problem is they've forgotten how to be a woman. The word woman means servant. You know, in their mind, it's for you to serve them, not them to serve you. They've forgotten what it means to be a woman. The word woman means servant. Now, the Apostle Paul said, let me see where he said, seek not a wife. Seek, I think it's the 24th verse. Seek not a wife. And the word wife just means woman. You know, we're supposed to be men of understanding here. You should know that the word wife just means woman. They ain't talking about taking and getting, you know, what you call it, getting a blood test and going down to the state and getting married, all that nonsense. The word wife just means woman. Most people don't know the meaning of words, so what do you expect? You expect them to be ignorant because they don't know the meaning of words. The word wife is from the German word wif, which means woman. Okay? 1 Corinthians 7:27, here it is right here. Art thou bound unto a wife or a woman? So you got a woman, you come in the truth, you got a woman. Seek not to be loose, right? Don't you know, just, you know, you come into the truth with that woman. If she wants to dwell with you, then, you know, you dwell with her accordingly. Personally, I wouldn't tell her too much about this knowledge, this truth. Okay? Women like mystery, you know. If you're an open book, they get bored, you know. So you try to keep certain things about you mysterious. That keeps their interest. Anyway, art thou bound unto a woman or a wife, seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife, seek not a wife. So let's say you come into the truth and she finds out what you're into and she says, I can't deal with you, blah, blah, because that's actually happened to me. Then it says, seek not a wife. Okay, seek not a wife. You know, work on your purpose. And then the Apostle Paul said this, and if thou marry, meaning you get a woman and you marry, meaning you have sex. Marry means to have sex. That's all it means. Again, it has nothing to do with going down and getting the blood test and going to the state and all that. Marry just means having sex. That's how a man is joined to a woman, through the act of sex. So it says, but if thou marry, the very word marry means joined together. Okay? A man and woman is joined together by the act of sex. Even Yahushua said they become one flesh. When you're laying in the bed with your woman, you become one flesh. Okay, that's easy to understand. That's why it's disgusting for another man to come and lay down with another man's woman. Because, you know, they become one flesh. So that's confusion. You see? But nevertheless, that's that video. That's for another video. But and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, meaning a woman, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, here's the point. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. Right. So that was more than 2,000 years ago. So how much more now in this feminist world that we live in? You're going to have trouble in the flesh. Okay. So that goes back to suffering. Come in this truth, you with your woman, you're going to suffer with your woman. And marvel not if she dips out on you. She can't take the suffering. All right. So the number one thing you should know, if you come into this ministry, if you're called into it, you're going to suffer. All right. You might be broke. If you have your job, you might lose your job. You know, you're going to go through various different forms of suffering, and it's designed to purify us, to try our faith, which is one of the qualities on the list. You know, it's a test. You know, the suffering is a test, and it's through the suffering that we're made pure. And Yahushua, when he comes back, he wants a pure bride. We're the bride. Yahushua is the husband. All right. So We're getting married to Yahushua, literally, because we're going to be joined to him in those chariots. That's First Thessalonians, the 4th chapter. When he comes back, he's going to be in a chariot, and he's going to grab his elect, and they're going to be joined to him to receive salvation, and then ultimately to be changed, our bodies to be changed, and then us men to receive a crown as a sign of completing the ministry. We're going to receive a crown, just like Yahushua himself received the crown, and he received the highest position possible. He sits at the right hand side of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. So think about that.